Blueface is an artist that we all know for his songs such as Tatiana, Daddy, and his remix that he's featured on for Moonwalking in Calabasas. And well, he's also known for rapping fairly offbeat.
Blueface, baby. Yeah, yeah.
And to be entirely frank, Blueface for a very long time was nothing more than just a meme, simply because he does, well, rap offbeat. However, there is a sound blowing up on TikTok right now of Blueface actually singing something more melodic.
I ain't pray for these baguettes, I pray for better days. I ain't pray for that new vet, I'd rather have my dogs back.
That soundbite right there from his song Better Days with OG Bobby Billions really took everybody by storm, and frankly surprised a lot of people who had heard it for the first time, simply because it is so much different than anything else Blueface has ever made before. Before having somewhat more of a goofy hardcore-esque rap style, versus this, his melodic softer style that frankly is, well, on beat and is completely different than anything else he's put out before. Now, this song that Blueface did make with OG Bobby Billions, to my knowledge, is not technically released anywhere. It's not under anything that OG Bobby Billions or Blueface have posted themselves. However, I find it all over SoundCloud and all over YouTube. So to my current knowledge, this seems like an unreleased track or a leak. I'm very confident that this could be a new start to Blueface's career, because to be entirely frank, other than just 3 or 4 songs, Blueface isn't doing too hot for himself. He has a couple songs that got a couple 100 million plays, but other than that, he's not getting more than a few million, which still is quite a bit of plays. However, comparatively, not a whole lot. On top of that, he hasn't released a whole lot of his own music in, well, a while. He's been on quite a few remixes, which I'm sure artists paid for him to be on, but this new melodic-esque sound that we suddenly became aware of that he's capable of, I have a really good feeling could be a new face to Blueface. How it could seriously change his entire career and trajectory of where he will go as an artist. If he were to go and actually release this song with OG Bobby Billions, I have a really good feeling that it would blow up very quickly, considering how well this unreleased / leaked version is doing right now. Imagine how well it would do if it was actually released to the public. I feel like it would do very well. Not only that, but what if this was the next step for him? What if this song is the start of a new Blueface, where he switches his sound to being this way more melodic type feel? What if he has an album coming out this year or next year that has this style of music? Because frankly, if he were to do something like this with this more melodic feel, I feel like the album would do very well. Frankly, because it would take a lot of people by surprise. Would it do as well as some of his biggest songs ever? Probably not, considering all of those songs blew up primarily due to the meme culture. However, I think that a new melodic style for him could really change his trajectory of his career, and he could really pave his way as a more serious artist. This could seriously be the change of something really big for Blueface. Now, as of right now, a lot of this is just speculation. However, if Blueface were to take this song, put it in an album, and make an album that's centered around this whole melodic style that he's capable of, I'm very confident the album would do very well. And if he does, I will be one of the first people to listen to the album the night it drops. But of course, I have no idea if he's actually going to make an album with this sound, let alone make any other melodic sound in the future. Let me know what you guys think about this whole new Blueface sound. Do you think that this new sound is here to stay, or if it's just a one-time thing? But with all that said, hope you guys did enjoy this quick little video. If you haven't already, make sure to join my Discord server down below. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any other future videos that I make. And if you did stay to the end of this video, chances are you enjoy the rest of the videos that I make. So you should go and click on this place popping up on the screen and go and binge some of my content. With all that said, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.